Yeah, Warrior, it's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock. Hi there. Today we are just outside of Maraudon, guys, and we will be entering inside today to complete a few quests. And those quests are Shadow Shard Fragments and the Pariah's Instructions. So we currently have 2 gems. The gem of the 5th con, which is Vang, and the gem of the 4th con, which is Maraudon. So I wonder if we can go down here. Actually, we probably have to fight our way in. The last episode was pretty good. We cleared the orange side. It's too bad we couldn't get a little bit deeper into Maraudon, but hopefully we can do that the next time we get in there. But today we're just going to solo a few of these cons, and I think we can probably do it. They will be elites, I believe. But I'm pretty sure we will be able to do it as a warlock. Since we have, you know, Sarfog to help us out. So let's make a Hellstone here. We'll also create a Soulstone after this. Could probably skip a few things here, but without Sarfog, that could be a bit of a challenge. Alright, let's make a Soulstone. And we have a new bag add-on, guys. I'm not using Bagnon anymore. I'm using Baggonator, which is sort of a new, not really new, probably, bag add-on. I was using Bagnon for probably longer, like over 10 years. But there's just, you know, issue after issue with it. And I finally decided to not use it anymore. Because I would, like, click items in my bag and they just wouldn't work. And then you'd have to, like, wait for an update. I don't know. I'm not too sure what the heck is going on with the add-on, but it's just been having issues for the last, like, 6 months to a year. So I've decided to switch. Looks pretty good. Does the same thing. It organizes stuff in your bags. You can check your bank. There's probably some more stuff I don't know about it, but I'll try to look into that eventually. Supposedly it can sell your trash for you. If you have any trash in your bags, there's a way to sell it, but I haven't figured that out yet. I'll look into it a little bit later. It's like we really have to fight our way in here. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Getting kind of close to the next one. It's gonna take us a little bit of time though to get inside. I want to slay a few cons before we try to queue up for another Maraudon dungeon. Potentially find a group. I didn't know this about Maraudon, but supposedly the last boss, Princess Theragus, drops the first ever epic. I didn't know this was the first one ever. Blade of Eternal Darkness. That drops from a dungeon. Which makes sense, it is. And it's an awesome, I think it might be a good dagger for rogues or warlocks. So equip has a chance on landing a direct damage spell to to deal 100 shadow damage and restore 100 mana to you. Yeah, it's perfect. Amazing for warlocks. 34.3 damage per second. Awesome dagger. It'd be amazing if we got that. The Nameless Prophet. That's the guy who drops the Amulet of Spirits, I believe. You need that to combine all the gems. Tell him to hopefully get threat off of this guy. Looks like it's not happening, so we'll just try to stay alive here. And just Warlock tank. Hopefully we can survive. The dots are ticking. It's getting kind of close here. This Prophet's kind of tough. I forgot he was an elite. Well, if we can deal with the Nameless Prophet solo, we can probably deal with every other con. You also have some better health pots here as well we could use. Oh my gosh, great. We're gonna get ganked. Well, it happens. But we have this bad boy. So we're just gonna wait a little bit. Let them go ahead. And then we'll use our trusty soulstone here. Get back to what we were doing. So let's summon the Voidwalker. Drink that. We'll get a little food buff here as well. But it happens, right? I don't blame him for killing me. I would have done the same thing. Right? Look at this little gnome standing here, and then they just ganked him. It's a rogue thing to do. There's another Nameless Prophet. Looks like he spawned again. Maybe that's where he starts. So there's a con this way. There's a con in purple side. It's all outside the dungeon. We got the ones inside the dungeon already. And there's one right in here. We have to wait quite a while before we can use another soulstone. At around probably another 25 minutes. Alright, so let's see if we can skip a few here. Should be a con down here that we can summon. Hopefully we don't pull too many. Oh, great. Oh, this is actually terrible. Can we fight all of them? Probably not. Try to get the priest down, maybe. Darpog's gonna get wrecked. Potentially. It's getting mind flayed. Get this guy. Nice, he's almost dead. Sarfog was beating the crap out of this. Stay alive, Sarfog. We might have to heal him soon. Let's get some dots up. And then I'll heal Sarfog while he fights this Marauder. Just let the dots tick. Let's drink up. We'll eat this. And then there is the con we want to fight, the Spirit of Kolk. And supposedly the Centaur, the last boss, Princess Theradris, she's the mother of the centaur. And she gave birth to them. She partnered with Cenarius' son, I believe, Zaytar. So centaurs are half... I don't know what the heck Theradris is. I think she's like an old god or something like that. And half, I guess... I wouldn't call him night elf, but another type of god. Okay, here we go. Good Golk here. I'm not too sure what they are, but supposedly the centaur were so disgusted with how they looked that they decided to kill Zaytar. And Princess Theradris is supposedly protecting Zaytar's spirit. I think you talk to him. I remember, yeah, you do. You talk to him after you take her down. And you pick up a quest, which I think it's called Seed of Life. Nobody can live here, guys. Might be in a little bit of trouble. I think we're okay. Might have want to use. Thinking if we just wonder if we have these health pot now. And there we go. It's another gem. Should have bought some food, man. I could use the offhand as well. So there we go. That's another one down. We'll go purple side now. 2 more gems to go. And then we can make the Amulet of Union. So can't sneak by this time. Make ourselves a Hellstone. I'll take a little screenshot here. This looks kind of badass. Let me tell the demon to, we'll dismiss the pet here. We'll bring him back after we take the screenshot. Okay, so I want to try to get him in the middle here. We also want to get the flames. Okay, let's summon the Voidwalker again. And on the purple side, we can get the Shadow Shard fragments as well. So we'll try to complete that quest while we're over here. Let's make another Soulstone. See how long we have to wait. 19 more minutes. And in here, this is actually like a portal to it just allows you to skip. You're a lot closer to Princess Theradris, the last boss, when you take that portal. Instead of having to go purple or orange side, you can just use this the Staff of Theradris, or so, I forget what it's called. Cerebrus. You use it right there and it creates a portal and you can go in and it brings you deeper inside of Maraudon. Because a lot of people would skip and just fight Princess Theradris just so they could have a chance at Blade of Eternal Darkness. Also, this Blackstone ring is really good in the original version of Vanilla. Gives you hit chance and an attack power. It's like one of the best. It's the best pre-bis ring for physical damage dealers. So a lot of people, a lot of warriors and hunters and rogues try to get it. So here's a Shadow Shard Smasher. Stats are a little bit different in TBC, but it's pretty much the same concept. But people don't really try to get in TBC, right? Because they're just mostly just trying to level to 70. Or get that way as soon as you can. Which is why I kind of like the phasing system that they introduced in Season of Discovery. I guess they're kind of doing that now. We got to play vanilla through all the phases. But it is kind of a shame that now that vanilla's over, most of the content doesn't really carry over to TBC. Like a lot of the loot's just not really worth it. There's some decent loot in Axe though. The item that probably lasts the longest is the legendary item from Nax. Tiesh, yeah, it's probably it. And these are the legendaries for, but yeah, Tiesh, it's great, great staff. Warlocks use it, and it buffs your group spell crit by quite a bit, which is pretty helpful. So you always want to have like one person with Tiesh in your group if your guild's lucky enough to have a person who has that staff. It takes a while to get. And the legendary, but yeah, all these other legendaries, they don't really carry over too well. Like Thunder Fury's pretty crap. Same with Sulphurous Hand of Ragnaros. Don't really use it at all. Here are the TBC legendaries. There's the Warglaives. Yeah, they look badass. And there's a cool hunter bow from the last raid. Sunwell Plateau. Pretty cool looking bow. The interesting effect that it has, Thordal generates magical arrows when the bow string is drawn. Does not use ammo. Guess that's okay. As an equip, increases range attack speed by 15%. Does not stack with quiver or ammo pouch haste effects, though. You can ignore 112 of your opponent's armor. It gives you 34 attack power, 16 crit, and it does 162.8 damage per second. That is a lot. It's like a pretty much double the amount of damage that my Paladin's two-handers are currently doing. Pretty big jump from TBC quest items to the Sunwell Plateau legendaries. Yeah, it's a badass legendary. So I think this con is just around here somewhere. It should be you're in here. There he is. It's the next con we want to fight. It's going to be great when we're done all these quests too. We don't have to worry about doing them while we're in the dungeon. You can just jump into any group and just see what's going on. You can even jump into a group where they just kill Princess Theragus. Pretty sure. Actually not. If we want to get the rod, we probably can't do the skip. So we actually want to try to get the rod, because we have the 2 items for it. Which is, this quest here, Legends of Maraudon. The Celebrian Diamond and the Celebrian Rod. Since we have those 2 now, you get them from bosses on both sides of Maraudon, the orange and the purple side. Noxian drops, I think they did either the diamond or the rod. And then the other one was Vile Tongue on the purple side, drops the other piece. I'll get rid of this guy too. And then we'll fight Gelk. Well, here comes another one. Probably gonna pull here. He's just gonna walk by her. The knockdown hurts a bit. Should have brought more food. I should buy more food, to be honest. That's probably more valuable than water. As a warlock, so we can just life tap to get our mana back. Go bandage up here. Alright, let's summon Gelk. Wow, we just pull right off of him. Back it up a bit here. It's gonna start running to us soon. Fear him. Can't fear him. We got invited to a guild while doing this. Terminator OL. I recently left the guild we were in. Nobody was even logged in for the last like 15 days. And there we go. We got the gem of the second con. Gelk. And supposedly all of the gems or all of the cons are like different centaur clans. So there was, I guess, the Vang clan, the Maraudon clan. Quite a few centaur clans. Gelk clan, the Gelkus, I guess. That would be the Gelk clan, I guess. You can actually fight against them or fight with them. I forget the name of the other clan that you can fight with. There's like 2 out there. Maybe there's 3. I haven't quested in Desolus in quite a while. Usually I skip this zone. There's some quests you kind of have to do, though. Well, that I tend to do like every time, which is the one that's connected to Scarlet Monastery. And these quests that are connected to Maraudon. Instead of this zone, I usually make quests in I'm usually just doing like Scarlet Monastery and the Stranglethorn Vale as well. He resisted. Alright, 4 more shards to go. Not too bad. And then we'll make our way to Orange side. We can't really jump down there unless we get rid of Sarfog. So we'll just keep going this way. Because if we do jump down, Sarfog will just try to follow us and pretty much pull the entire cave here, potentially. We got another soul shard. 7 minutes, we'll have our soul stone back up. Some people believe that this area here shows like, or they believe Maraudon's like, shows that Princess Therage was probably corrupted by an old god. Maybe she isn't an old god, she was just corrupted by one. Maybe she's corrupted by Cthulhu from AQ40. And that's why, I guess, Zaytar and her fell in love. They probably shouldn't have. But who knows? That's just a theory. But this dungeon sort of has an old god theme due to the, you know, Theradric crystal carvings that are all over the place, like right here. Tell him to get his health back. We just need 3 more shards. Probably get them all right here. Maybe we could just start making our way back. Get the final 2 back there. All right, 2 more. And then 1 more gem. We can make the amulet. Usually you would go through this with like a dungeon group, right? But what I've noticed over time is there only 1 there? We'll just head back. We're gonna fight 2 worms just to get 1 shard. But usually, yeah, groups just don't want to bother doing this, trying to complete the quest. Unless you ask. I think if you ask, most people will do it. Watch I get into a group that actually wants to do all of it. And then I'm like, damn, I should just waited. Probably find another rumbler on the way out. Seems like they're all spawning back right now. Alright, 1 more shard. I wonder if we can sneak by. can try. No. We're not a very sneaky gnome. We'll have to fight our way out of here. There's one right above us. It could be the last one. And one more minute. And we got Soulstone back up. And here comes this Shadow Shard Smash. I'm gonna be in trouble here. We'll use the Hellstone. And we'll use our offhand as well. Well, you don't get beat up too bad here. And there we go. Another quest down. Drink up here. And then we'll make our way to Orange Side. Let's see how Maraudon's looking right now. Yeah, not too many people. We'll just stay queued up. Maybe we'll get lucky and get into a group, maybe not. And there's the entrance to Purple Side. Alright, off to Orange Side we go. We have to go pretty far, though, into it, I believe, to get the last gem. I wonder if we can sneak by this patrol. I know we can't get by this one here. Probably LOS here. So bandage while we're in this net. Alright, can we sneak by? Probably not. It'll be quite the journey. We might have to fight this Crusher here. Let's say bring Sarfog up this way. There we go, we missed. Didn't have to fight him. He's coming back. Now we're gonna have to fight him. Damn it. Just when I thought we were in the clear. Still doing that. That's how the dryads sound. We can run through here. It's not bad. We're able to skip quite a bit. Pretty sure it's this way. And is it down here? Or is it that? Pretty sure it might be down this way. Could be wrong. Is he gonna make it? Okay, good. We'll have to fight here, though. Not bad. We're able to skip quite a bit there. I'm pretty sure it's just over here. And we can use a soul stone now. It's probably a good idea just in case that rogue comes to hunt us again. Or some horde come out to kill us. Yeah, it's just up here. The gem of the third con. Here comes the destroyer. We'll have to fight both of these guys. Oops. There we go. We're gonna pull off of this Reaver. Let's clear him away. I'm pulling off of both of them actually. He hit us right at the end and petrified us. Stunned us for 6 seconds. But increased our armor by 30%. If we can get aggro off of us. Keep trying. Keep trying, Sarfog. You can do it. Might actually be in trouble here. Probably not. It'll be okay. Should get aggro though. Surprised he wasn't able to get aggro there. The dots were ticking a little too hard. He should just be, yeah, he's just up here. Alright, here he is. In his little crystal cave here. Go back a bit. We need to make a health stone though, just in case. We go the final Khan Magra of the Magram. Yeah, so yeah, he's the leader of the Magram clan. Or the Magram clan. Back it up here. Let those dots tick. I try to fear them, but they're not scared of me. Spells don't work on them. This guy hits pretty hard. It's one of the harder hitting cons. There we go, the gem of the third con. Now we can combine them all. Right? There we go. We now have the Amulet of Union. A great deal of power radiates from the amulet. Alright, so we'll hearth back to Nigel's Point, guys. Oh, looks like we're probably not getting into a dungeon today, but we'll turn in the quests that we do have. There's the first one, Vile Tongue Corruption. This might get us level 44.
I am honored.
If you're able to heal the plant, it will again begin to grow. Let's do what we can.
Thank you for returning this, adventurer.
Oh, nice ring.
With the remaining liquid you brought me, I can continue my studies. While there is still much to do, you have helped to heal some of the corruption that Vile Tongue spread through Maraudon. Please take this with my gratitude.
Alright, so we got a 5 stamina, 9 intellect ring called the Woodseed Hoop. What will it replace? The Deep Fathom ring from Black Fathom Deeps? Or this one here, Seal of Rin? That we got from, I think, completing a Dead Mines question. I think the Seal of Rin stays, and we, use the Woodseed Hoop here. I'll get rid of the Deep Fathom ring. There's a lot of intellect on this ring. We lose some spirit though, which kind of sucks, but I think the bonus intellect is worth it. Now we're going to head over here and we'll turn in Twisted Evils. Not too sure if you get what we'll get here. So we'll get the Acumen Robes, the 20 intellect chest piece. It's a lot of intellect on it, but if we lose the 15 spell damage, so might not take that, and maybe we'll go with the Relentless Chainmail. Sells for 1 gold, 10 silver. So we'll make a little bit of coin from that.
I knew you'd be back. So easy to convince. We'll do anything for the right price.
Alright, well, there we go. Level 44. Keep heading south here. We have to go all the way. Pretty damn far away, but it's worth it. So we leveled up to level 44. What talent will we take next? It's either going to be Contagion, increases the damage of Curse of Agony, Corruption, and Seed of Corruption, and reduces the chance of your affliction spells will be dispelled by an additional 6%, or Dark Pact, drains 305 of your pet's mana, returning 100% to you. That sounds pretty good. Especially with Sarfog. Sarfog doesn't really need mana. Kind of like Dark-backed. It's pretty good though as well. Damage increase of most of our dots by 1%. And then eventually we get Unstable Affliction. Kind of need to go into this to get Unstable Affliction, which is our final talent in the Affliction tree. So what Unstable Affliction does, Shadow Energy slowly destroys the target, causing 726 damage over 18 seconds. In addition, if the Unstable Affliction is dispelled, it will cause 1,089 damage to the Dispeller and silence them for 5 seconds. So, this sounds pretty good to get mana back, but I think we go with Contagion and just try to get Unstable Affliction as fast as we can. Seems like the Dispel is really strong. I wonder if Unstable Affliction just, you know, just eventually, right, it'll just go away. I guess it will go away when they die. It just sits on the target until they die, I assume. It's pretty strong. But we'll probably take these eventually. Malediction's pretty good too. Increases the damage bonus effect of your Curse of Elements spell by an additional 1%. It's this right here. Just reduces their resistances to our dots by 45. It's always good to have at least one Curse of Elements up. The problem is that stuff just dies so fast, I just never use it. But we'll be using it. One of the Warlocks, whoever might be me, will end up using it in raids and dungeons, especially for boss fights. And we will be getting our trinket here, guys. First trinket, Mark of the Chosen. We won't get much effect out of it because we rarely do get struck, but when we do get struck, there's a 2% chance that we increase all stats by 25. It's great if you're a tank, though. I was really happy when we got this on my Paladin. There's the Gelka's village. And the Magram, they're just over here. That's where the Magram are. I wonder if the Centaur tribes and the Barons are related to any of these cons that we killed.
I need no one to know I still have a place in this world. Adventurer, the tribes will see. All of them, they fight amongst one another. And for what? Scraps left over by vultures. Land infested by the Legion, the Centaur should be proud of their heritage. It is just as noble as any night elf's or orcsit.
And we also have the Satyr main sash that we can wear now that we hit level 44. So we'll put that on. That's a big upgrade. 10 stamp, 15 intellect, 12 spell power. We got that from Lord Viletongue when we were going through the purple side of Maraudon.
This is it, traveler. This is it. Now I can begin the great task of uniting the tribes.
He doesn't succeed at doing it. I think it was all probably a lie. I wonder what happens to Centaur Pariah. What happens to Centaur Pariah? He gets the amulet. Is he actually, like... Is there any books on it? So this is what supposedly happens. After he takes the amulet, he uses its power to commune with the spirits of his ancestors. He'll physically change size or posture slightly and begin a scripted event. Begins a channeling animation where he releases the spirits of the 5 cons you just defeated. You'll see them appear briefly as ghostly figures around him.
I need no one to know
That
have a place in this world.
didn't really happen. His role, he transitions from being a pitiful outcast to a figure of authority. He essentially becomes a spiritual guide for his people, having finally found a way to redeem the bloodline of the Centaurs by acknowledging their dark past with Zaatar. Yeah, we get Mark of the Chosen. Supposedly this guy's actually like a heretic to his own kind. He's the only one who wanted to seek forgiveness for the murder of Zaatar. It's probably one of the... Yeah, no one follows him. But even if the Centaur did follow him, the Alliance and the Horde would put a stop to it because they kind of enjoy that the Centaur tribes are all split. Because they probably would be a threat to the Alliance or Horde if they were not. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode, I'm going to try to get into Maraudon, guys. We got some good upgrades today. We got a new ring, a Woodseed Hoop, Mark of the Chosen, our first trinket. And we're able to put on the Satyr main stash. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.